Hello everyone, welcome back to Shelby County with me, Mr. Fox. It is currently episode 60 billion, and we just finished up the market in the last episode, and that was really cool. You know, we got all the eggs hooked up, so now people, they can buy eggs, and they can buy spawners. So that's pretty awesome. Now, obviously, we're not done with selling, and we're not done with profiting. I'm going to call it profiting. Also, ship. I built this. No tutorials or anything. It looks way more impressive from the top. So, what I want for the server is for you to spend very little amount of time selling. Right now, right this second, what we have in our selling points is you take all your stacks, put them into a chest, and it slowly converts to mercurians. Now, with this, if I take a box of doohicks, right, actually, let's get something yet. There. I was preparing for that. And if I somehow manage to fill up this entire box full of meat, which is full, right, which means 1 for 1, and you have to make sure you follow the guidelines on how to do it, because if you're exploiting it, then that's no fun. And this is a roleplay, so you have to play along with some rules. So you point it in there, gets taken away, and boom. You see how quick that was? Look, I've already got paid. I didn't even have to wait like a second. It was already... Look at that! 1 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. And the amazing thing, I'll show you this. I'm gonna break over here. I'm gonna come over here. Oh yes, also I'm being joined by Hawking Dread. So that's fun, right? This system will actually refill itself when it's empty. Right? And provided it doesn't have any cell issues where it basically combusts itself, because Cell was known for basically being this, you know, a great selling point, and then it basically took out its interior one time. And I don't know why. Somebody else must have been in the server playing around with structure blocks and somehow put in exactly what I wanted. So that's why I always start off the structure blocks. What did I call this one? I call this one selling point storage support. See, selling point 1 storage support, and then a bunch of random things. So provided that nobody calls it selling point 1 storage support, then we'll be fine. Basically. So that's great. That's a quick seller. That takes about a second for you to sell an entire shulker box. Now, last time it would take you about, God, what was it? Was it 30 seconds to sell an entire stack of produce? 30 seconds! Now multiply 30 by 27 and then round it down to minutes. And then that's, you know what, hold on. Here, we'll do it together, live on camera, right? So, what did I say? 30 multiplied by 27. That's about 8 minutes and 10 seconds, approximately. So, that's a lot of pain. That's not what people want to come here and do. They don't want to sit at their desk and watch a chest slowly fill up. Which actually, that reminds me of another issue, which actually takes place in the Transperian docks. However, while we're here, while we're hovering over decent value, which by the way is a pun on a place in my actual city, which is called Super Value. I've already mentioned it all now, so yeah. Now, oh, this is beef, but it's got to be changed to something else, because I don't want to sell food. Because selling food is as pointless as selling water in this entire place, because you go to the industrial zone and you get free beef. Why would... Actually, reminds me of another thing I have to do. Why would you come here and pay for beef? Even if you're lazy, it's not... It's pointless. Now, these things, they will take their time. No, they shouldn't. Right. But... Hold on. Right, this is just coming to me now. I think I want to make quick buyers as well. Quick sellers and quick buyers. So that if you wanted to buy a whole entire shulker box of logs, you can. Now, for logistical reasons, there will only be a certain amount of blocks that you can quick buy. So that'll be like terracotta, sand, gravel, and logs. Everything else, like dye, right, you're not going to need that much, so you can wait the 30 seconds. Clay, you might need a lot. So, like, basically, cobblestone, clay, sand, gravel, log, and terracotta will be put into one store where you can quickly buy them. And probably will be just the one store. And then everywhere else, it's 30 seconds per stack. I think it takes 30 seconds. We can probably just do the math if we really wanted to, but it takes about 30 seconds. Which is still good, technically, but we need to make sure that people, you know, enjoy themselves here today. Now, as you know, we're basically done all the core elements. Well, the really core elements. Now we have to work on the things that help the core elements. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what Hawk and Dread is doing, he is here just to kind of chill out, test some stuff, have fun. And to be honest, I've told myself to just let him do it because it's fine. I mean, I hate telling people to do things anyway, so why would I crib about him doing nothing important? It's literally pointless. Now, it takes place in here and in next door. Alright, so what's happening here? We got a Wells Knight. Hello. Respawn resources. It will clear anything in the room. And that will clear your inventory, so I'm going to remove them. So, what's the issue here? Well, basically, I'm going to turn on this music. One, because I like to... I'm just going to turn it down. So what the problem is here, right, is you'll sell your rails. What is this? 2 snowball per 6 rail. Now you see the problem there. Snowball, right? And yeah, snowball, then you can just take it to a quick seller or something. It's basically like credit, I guess. It's like credit. But I want to see today if I can make it go from snowball to straight up mercurine. So if we can come down here. Now you might be saying, oh, just put in the little command block. That'd be great and all. But I can't. What'd be great is if... How many rail? What is this, an activator rail? I just I need to see something. How many rails you get for this? I think it's 16, but I just need to make sure. It's 6. Okay, so it's 6, and you're 16, and you're 6, and you're 6, right? Right. Oh yeah, it says how many it makes. 2 snowball every 6. I mean, I could just leave it. It's very, very simple. It's just a very small thing. You know what? There is one thing we can do, which would basically make it so that I'm allowed to be lazy. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I will take any opportunity to be lazy. Any opportunity. Right? Because they know... Where can you take this? I don't think you can take that to a quick seller. Or a seller. How do you get out of here quickly? Oh, you don't. Oh, this is literally the quickest way to get out of here. Let's see together, because I did the fast travel a few days ago. Well, a lot of days ago. Where does this take you? Sheep. Takes you to here. Which is every block square, so you'd get off the train, come down here, walk there, come across here. Just saying how much work you'd have to put in order to sell, or to get our actual mercurines. Because I know for one that I'd like to just get mercurines. Now, we still haven't hit a shop. Okay, so there, that's the first shop that we have right there. Sell, right? So you'd have to go from there to there to sell and get your Mercurians. Which is fine, but then it makes the job slightly less attractive, and I really do have to do something with here. I really do. Which way is back to where I need to be? This is the way. Back to the docks. So, for what it's worth, You know what? You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll just... Cause I tell ya, I'm really trying not to change the snowballs right now, because it'll be a really complicated machine. Not a really complicated machine. It's just, I'd have to make that wait until it's blasted at 6, and then give you 2. Which is fine, I could probably figure that out. However, should I just do it on the train? Oh yeah, the offices. I can use the offices. Like, maybe... You come in here. No. Yes. No. I'm confused. Shut up. You come in here to a nice room. There will be a room. So then if I game mode spectator. Hello, vintage beef. Come through here. I know, it's still very dark. You don't do IP things, do you? Oh no. No, this is a problem. My FPS has died. Oh god. Please, are they all just selling the same things? Oh, that's gonna have to be reworked. Oh, that's gonna have to be seriously reworked. Minecarts? Why minecarts? Soul Sand? What's going on? There's gotta be a sign, at least for this, right? I wouldn't have just left. Oh, come on, there's gotta be a sign, right? Maybe outside. Because I know I wrote a book. Hey, this place is a mess. We need to get a move on. We are overstocked and our buyers need the crafted items. Please enter your item. Okay, so no... Just nothing. Just good luck. The reason I'm skipping over the door is because there's tripwires and they'll clear my inventory. That's why I'm doing that. Actually, no, I don't think they'll clear my entire inventory. But you can feel... Oh, God. Why? How? Oh! Oh, you agitate me. Oh. You see, my friends, this just found a massive frame drop area other than the map room. Lol. This cannot do. Oh god, it's a job site, no less. This cannot do. No. I know I had it like this so that multiple people can, you know, do it at once. I'm gonna go see his mom. Sweet God. Try doing it with sand, you noob. I mean, it's very... We'll give him a laugh. It's definitely different. I mean, he's playing around, so I mean, that's... And he is also these amount of blocks away, which is only 100 million? Well, 1 million? Not 100 million. I don't even think there's 100 million blocks in the game. Kill myself. Which sometimes is what I want to do. So... This is horrible. This is a horrible, horrible place to come. If you come down straight to 40. That's basically the frames of the map room. It's horrible. Horrible. Two snowballs per, and they will follow the list. One snowball. I hate that it's snowball, but sure. Per. I feel like I should be carrying the starter book around with me, but I think these are the only current ones that give you snowballs for your job. So I could just put a sign outside. Because there isn't any instructions in that book. Oh wait, hold on. There's another book here. Please be advised, resupply. Really? It says nothing about snowballs or anything. Why is there no instructions? So you're able to come in here and essentially mine out everything and sell everything. How fun is that? And then you just go back to the start, the entrance, and you push that button. And then it will resupply going around. I think it goes... I don't know. I wanted it to look cool. So, yeah, if we come to where we're supposed to be, like good boys, get the red stuff, right? Yeah, go on. You got it. You got it, dude. You got it. There you go. Just forget about the whole mess. Because, I mean, sometimes I don't have an idea of how to do things. So I kind of just throw down something messy. Then leave it a while, come back to it, and then the next thing I plunk down is way better than what I originally had. Which I think we can all tell is true. Okay, and then obviously we leave the middle. And then behind the scenes, I'll just destroy everything. That's what they had an hour, goddamn! Hello everyone, welcome back to Shelby County with me, Mr. Fox. Now I decided to make a little recording because, you know, I'm doing a lot of stuff, a lot of great stuff. So I've finished up with the quick sellers. I know I'm missing one thing in the market, and I think that's just the command to get rid of the shulker box that you place down. That's really it. But I'm also working on quick buyers, right? So basically, I'm going to plunk only 2 of these down in the entire county, right? Which may seem unfair, but there's only really a need for 2 of them. There's no need for 6 of them or anything like that. So I really want to bring this out to here. Set air. Now the reason I want to do that is so that I can leave myself more room for a staircase or whatever is needed. So, basically, you're able to come here and bulk buy, right? And so you can buy cobblestone, clay, gravel, sand, quartz, copper, andesite, granite, observers, pistons, redstone block, and hoppers. And then over in the stone brick one, you can buy logs and what is it? What else is it? Bricks. And it needs a dash of light. There you go. So then you can, really just buy the most necessary blocks quickly, but then all the other blocks, like lights, you might not buy them super quickly. Right, because, these are just one for one, but the shop I'm building right now is a shulker box, or 1,000 mercurines for a shulker box of this material. So I think this will really help people out so that they're not waiting 30 seconds for each, right? Obviously, they'll still have the option to wait 30 seconds because obviously these are kind of expensive, but that's only for the quantity. They're actually just a regular price, but just more instant. So if I were you, I would wait until you could get to here and then buy them. But if you're really in like a rush, or if you only need like 2 more of these, then you just go over to the redstone shop. So now I'm going to use my copper slab, specifically the copper slab, to fix up the redstone, because as you can see it's all stacked on top of each other. I did start to think to myself if I should make this more of an official building, like blocks them all, because I was talking to my friend Hawking Dread the other day. He's not online right now, right? But I was like, oh, I kind of want to bring blocks them all back, and he was like, oh, interesting. And so, I'm like, oh, should I stop building this, build blocks, put that in every block square, make a big fancy entrance for that, and then put this there? And I'm like, yeah, I could. But on the other hand, I might as well just keep going with this for now. There's no real need to make that right now. I do still want to make that so that people would have like a really cool place to set up a shop. Blocks the Mall is basically just going to come back, but it won't have many shops in it, besides the ones that players actually set up themselves. So that's really it. That's really it, to be honest. So now all I have to do is 3 things. 1, I have to do the redstone. 2, I have to change the shulker boxes. And 3, I have to put in the deleter for the shulker box. And 4, there's the 4th one, I have to implement the resetter. Which, by the way, the resetter will happen whenever one of these is empty. Which actually might... No, that's not going to be tricky. All I have to do is just take this component, stack it. It's not tricky at all. So yeah, the entire store will refresh itself if anything runs out of stock. So that's awesome, right? Super quick, super efficient, and super fun. Because the quicker you get your stuff, the quicker you can go and do stuff. I'm starting to get weirdly anxious all of a sudden about doing this shop. Having all of these in one spot. The frames are fine. Alright, you can see them up there. They're doing... Oh, that's just an ad. They're doing great. It's just... I don't know. There's something in my body that's just being like... Maybe it's because I think it's cramped. No, yeah, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it because I don't have to risk it. I could even do one right here, where I'm literally staring. Yeah, let's do one there. So I think, will I just do it again on a jungle? Keep it in the same sort of theme. Or style, I should say. I kind of want to do acacia. I don't know, I've really come to enjoy building stuff out of burnable blocks. I'm gonna do it out of clay. Right? Now, I need to see once and for all. I need to see once and for all how long how long it takes to get a stack of observers. Okay, I'll do this then. Well, maybe it's faster than I think. Maybe it's not 30 seconds. It's gonna be 30 seconds. If not 40. It's 2 seconds away from being 40 seconds. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased at all. I mean, you got the blocks? But you see, I mean, the rest of these blocks are fine, like some of these. But observers, hoppers, and pistons, I need quick perchers. That's what I'm going to call it. Right? Because dispensers, you might only need a stack. So you can take 38 seconds out of your life. Right? But it's just, I really don't want to see players in this shop just doing this. Feels boring, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make you wait those few seconds, because honestly, they can't. They can't, I don't want them to just be sitting around doing nothing, so... I want to leave this as an option. This is an alternative. But I need to have it so that I can feel comfortable that players, if they so choose, can bulk buy. Because if they cannot, I'm gonna scream my head off. Do I sound really stressed right now? Boy, I bet I do. What do you think of the floor, guys? I'm leaving it to be somewhat natural. You know, natural lighting, natural flooring. I think really you should be really, really proud of what I've done. Obviously, I'm joking. Yes, we're gonna get some beehives up in here. Beehive. Oh, I also really want to get back to building my town. And you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm showing you my town. I built it like, I don't know how long ago. Years ago. Back, like, we're talking Squeaky Fox. 2011 or something. Right at, like, the beginning of everything, basically. Maybe even 2013. I don't know. I built this town for a game where you would murder your friends. That's it. That's all I built the town for. I built this little section. I remember there was like a road end right there, and it would just be black, and one over there would just be black. Like there were tunnels, like, and then this was like in the middle of two tunnels. It was really weird, but really fun because there was like parkour elements and all that kind of stuff. Man, I remember building this. Obviously, this is not the one I built. I think I built this again in survival over on Bedrock. And then I built what I built over there in creative over here. So I built it 3 times. It doesn't matter what you say about Shelby County or what you think, but I don't know how many people have built their city twice and improved it each time. Now this obviously isn't improved because that makes me want to vomit. And obviously this is the exact same, if not inaccurate, because I keep looking at the images and I'm like, this dentist should be like 5 times longer, that should be more squished. I think I did make some changes. There used to be a subline there. What in the God's name happened? There used to be a subline here. I really used to like how it was there. It was all like nostalgic and shit. But I really want to get back to that. And as you can see, I think my industry used to go there, but it's obviously not there anymore. I took it out by personal choice because I want to start over, and it was very mass producing, and it was just not fun. Who am I talking? What am I talking about? Of course it was fun. It was really fun. But this, God, I hope I remember to check that. Because eventually I'll be doing week of checks, which is basically me going around the city and just making sure that nothing's broken. And yes, I know, these videos are going to get a lot more chatty, but that's either a good thing or the worst thing ever in the whole human race. I think I just realized it will actually take you a little bit longer than 30 seconds to get the money. So it's like, it's a, it's a win-win lose-lose sort of situation. Um, I really don't want to put them physically down, because then they'll light up the place in a very bad way. I've decided the extra block would be sea lanterns. Given the fact that I use sea lanterns everywhere, I'm imagining that will put the idea to someone else that they should use sea lanterns everywhere. So I'm just taking an educated guess that they're gonna take an educated guess. We're flying there today, boys. Now, we're almost encroaching on 30 to 40 minutes, so if you're still around, then that's great, honestly. Thank you. But, just to wrap it up very quickly with Discord sounds going on in the background, where did I make this shop now? Was it? No, it wasn't there. It was down here. That's where it was. Were both of them down here? One was here. I'm fairly sure I made three. Oh, right. One's down here. Right, so I just very much want to show you quick buyer right in here. This is where we were just a moment ago. It's all working. It's all good. It's all great. So basically, I just want to say thank you very, very much for watching. And that I will get to talk to you in the next video. Don't know what it will be. Don't know what we'll be doing. But it'll be fun and enjoyable nonetheless. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.